Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking a pretty imaginative leap. What if a figure from deep myth, someone defined by defiance, had a really specific, down-to-earth hobby?
Yeah, we're diving into Lilith today. She's, well, incredibly complex, defined over centuries by, radical self-definition, unyielding.
Ancient, powerful, and we're exploring her story through Tamiya RC cars.
Those incredibly detailed kits, they're almost like little artifacts of design themselves.
Right, so our mission really is to see how Lilith's theoretical collection could function as a kind of mechanical grimoire.
A tangible self-portrait, each car a piece of her story.
Exactly. So where do we even begin with something like that?
Well, it's fascinating, actually. You can almost map her narrative onto specific Tamiya models, starting right at the beginning, her primordial identity.
Okay, like her creation story.
Precisely. Each build would be like a chapter.
So for chapter 1, maybe the Sand Scorcher from 1979.
Oh, absolutely. That makes perfect sense. It's got that rugged, heavy, die-cast metal feel.
Very earthy. Primal, even.
Exactly. It connects right back to her origin, made from the same clay as Adam. It speaks to that inherent primordial equality.
And, thinking about the Sand Scorcher, its design wasn't perfect initially, was it?
No, not at all. And those flaws actually created this whole aftermarket industry, people making hop-up parts to improve it.
Which is such a fascinating parallel.
Right. It mirrors how the Lilith myth itself sort of emerged as an aftermarket fix for, well, perceived contradictions in biblical creation stories, Genesis 1 versus Genesis 2.
And later traditions added their own hop-ups to her story, often to try and contain her power.
Yeah, it really shows how imperfections or maybe contradictions can spark adaptation.
Redefinition.
Okay, so from that starting point of equality, her story takes a darker turn, involving the consequences of her defiance.
And for that chapter, maybe the Blackfoot, 1986.
The truck that basically launched the whole RC monster truck craze.
It did. But here's the thing. The Blackfoot was kind of infamous for its gearbox.
Right, the separation slippage. Yeah, its own power basically tore it apart. Self-destructive.
Wow. Okay. I see the connection.
It's a really stark mechanical echo of that curse on Lilith's procreation, the story where 100 of her demon children perish daily.
So, immense power turned inward. Creation linked to its own destruction.
Exactly. It's a potent, if tragic, mechanical metaphor.
So as her defiance grows, her, let's call it, arsenal of rebellion becomes more defined.
Right. Each piece reflecting her untamed nature. And for raw, wild freedom. Maybe the Hornet, 1984.
Oh, definitely. That thing was notoriously hard to control, kind of twitchy.
Wild handling, yeah. And that aggressive sort of insectoid look, it just screams Lilith, unbridled freedom, her connection to the night. You wrestle with it. You don't just drive it.
Okay, so that's personal defiance. But her story also involves cosmic power, right? Partnerships.
Which brings us to the sheer scale of something like the Clodbuster, 1987.
The twin-motor monster, just massive.
That massive duality, that power, it kind of mirrors her partnership with Samel, her consort in some traditions, as queen of the demonic realm.
And didn't the Clodbuster have a sort of mechanical twin?
It did. The Bullhead from 1990. Same chassis, different body.
Which could symbolize... what? Her cunning?
Maybe her ability to adopt powerful disguises, like the Queen of Sheba, as some legends connect her. Same underlying power, different appearance.
So we have creation, consequence, rebellion, power. How does this all tie back to her core identity, her sovereignty?
That's a great question. And it leads us, I think, to the Avante, 1988.
Ah, the Avante. Technologically amazing, beautiful. But it didn't really win races, did it?
No, it was Tamiya's gorgeous, over-engineered competitive failure. It basically chose its aesthetic identity, its radical design over its function.
It prioritized being itself over doing what it was supposed to do.
Precisely, and that resonates so strongly with Lilith's own story, doesn't it?
Yeah, her refusal to serve a purpose dictated by others, valuing her own sovereign identity above subservience.
It's almost like she would have appreciated that beautiful, defiant failure. More than an easy win.
Okay, one more layer here. What about the satire, the anarchy?
Ah, yes. For that spirit, you almost have to go with the Wild Willy, 1982.
The wheelie machine.
Exactly. A stunt vehicle designed specifically to pop wheelies, to, literally not lie flat.
Which connects directly back to the alphabet of Ben Sira.
The medieval text that really fleshes out her origin story, her refusal to lie beneath Adam. The Wild Willy is like the mechanical version of that satirical, subversive, anarchic laugh.
So when you put it all together, this isn't just a random collection of RC cars. It's It's really a self-portrait.
Deeply personal. Each model assembled by her becomes a tangible chapter. Creation, rebellion, power, sovereignty. It's all there.
And crucially, these are kits. You have to build them.
Yes. For Lilith, a being so fundamentally tied to creation and self-definition, the act of building is key.
Assembling her identity, piece by piece. Affirming her power to create, but on her own terms.
It truly becomes a mechanical grimoire, brought to life through the build process itself.
Okay, that's a powerful way to look at it. So we'll leave you, our listeners, with a thought to mull over.
What do your collections, your passions, the things you build or curate?
What do they say about your unique identity, your own story,